Boa noite, pessoal. Como é que vocês estão? Vocês estão bem? Bora pra nossa livezinha.
Allow me.
The night cometh. Observe.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Wait. Trust and read it.
Be silent. Night falls.
Allow me. Divine light, shield them. Be cleansed.
Okej, ma det vara. Oj.
Allow me.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Divine light, shield them! Without further ado! Hold the line! Surge!
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Foolish and ignorant!
E aí, Bruninho, boa noite. Hoje não tem não, velho.
Allow me!
Observe. Close your eyes.
Divine light, shield them! Without further arrogant and presumptuous!
Não tem, velho. Não tem FF hoje.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe.
Divine light, shield them!
Lanche. Comi, por quê? Ainda tem um lá que eu deixei. Lá no pote, criatura. Ah, tanto faz, vai, sai. Tá. Não, Roblox também não. Vou jogar só Genshin e LoL depois. Minha canela tá parecendo uma bola de futebol de tão inchada. Fui na dividida jogando bola e o moleque chutou minha canela. É claro, esses amigos teus aí só sabem chutar canela. Ah. Jogar bola? Não, chutar canela sim. Você tá doido.
Surge. Allow me!
Be silent. Observe.
A new moon rises. The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
E aí, PlayStation, como é que você tá? Salve, salve. Tem Free Fire não. Hoje não.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing to Ad Astra.
É, eu sei. Foi um problema no OBS, velho. O OBS crashou e eu não tinha visto. Aí eu fui ver depois. Deu um bug, o OBS ele fechou sozinho. Aí depois, sei lá quanto tempo que eu fui notar.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready.
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
Poxa, lembro desse cara não.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the
Coordenado
knave.
da serva.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade.
Trabalha pra
However,
linda
he has not
Arlequino.
returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best
Gente, é
friends
muito
to
bom,
think of
mano.
us.
Pena que a
We
física da
appreciate the heads
gravidade
up.
tá mais forte no
Our
ZZZ.
sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
E aí, adorador
Damselet
de
may have left
Lúcifer?
our
Você joga
organization,
Genshin também,
but
velho?
at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely
Genshin é
concerned
legal,
for
mas
her.
mais
We
quando
have crossed
você
swords many times before,
vai fazer
but it's not
abismo, essas
personal.
coisas assim.
We're just on different sides. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselet,
Arlecchino's
Só que eu sou muito
situational
troll no
awareness
abismo,
has
velho.
saved us a lot of
Não sou
trouble.
bom fazendo
I'll leave the map here with you. If
os
you do
grupos, não,
decide to head
pra
to the
batalhar.
research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you
Ah,
need
deixa eu
us,
fazer uma coisa aqui.
you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
Vai melhorar um pouco a live agora.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into two groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise. But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose
É
you
mais
will
fã de
stay
Final
to protect
Fantasy.
Miss Aino?
Final Fantasy acho que eu só joguei uma vez, velho. Só que foi há muito tempo.
Just in case,
Foi no
Savarka, I think it would
PS2.
be best if you stayed
Só que o
behind
jogo era
as
totalmente
well.
diferente, tipo,
You can leave the
das outras
research
coisas que eu
center
jogava.
to us.
Jogo de tiro e tal.
I mean, I would have
Ah, eu
said
joguei
that
uma vez pra nunca
Diarias
mais.
should probably be out on the front
Mas, tipo, eu tenho um
line,
CD
but
até hoje, tá
okay,
novinho ainda.
fine.
Deu nem tempo do PS
Leave
arranhar ele.
Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle
Mas tem pra
anything
PC também, né? Eu já vi.
You got it, boss.
Eu tava procurando uns
Guys,
jogos
make
assim pra
sure to
baixar
get
pra
back
começar a
here in
jogar.
one piece, all right?
Aí ele apareceu.
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty intense fight.
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
Fazendo logo essa missão aqui. Porque ela é demorada e esse evento tá perto de acabar.
Then you'd better get going.
Perto não, tipo, acaba amanhã, né?
Very
Mas... ela vai acabar numa hora que eu não tô jogando, daí é melhor fazer logo. E pra amanhã, certeza que eu não consigo.
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Já basta ontem. Fiz 2 eventos faltando 4 horas pra acabar cada um. É muito ruim fazer isso. Os dois com arma assinatura. Queria muito essa dela, velho. É muito boa. Ah não, velho. Agora que eu vi, botaram a ET aqui. Pô, aí tá de sacanagem, hein.
That's quite a welcome party.
Long sleep beckons.
Baúzinho, né? Pode deixar passar pra trás, não. Esses dias eu tô jogando Final Fantasy VII Cruise Score de PSP. Aí quando eu terminar ele, eu vou para o remake dele. Você gosta de ir platinando, né, o jogo? É legal isso. Acho que eu nunca peguei, tipo, nenhuma saga assim, não. Pra platinar. Tipo, já zerei uns jogos assim, só que não é esses que são vários. Exatamente.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Esse aí, tipo, é legal, só é demorado.
Water jet! Bombs away!
With one heart, we pray. Lead with
The mystery unravels. No more lies.
Observe. Be silent. To dust.
you poor souls. May your spirits find
O
peace.
bagulho não foi.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out.
Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with you people?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live.
Two other harbingers have.
Seems to me. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know this is about more than us versus the doctor.
Nossa,
His
viajante tá
actions could
falando
have
muito
caused-
agora. Antes era uma palavra ou outra, agora são frases. E mais frases.
Building something. Ambitious a while back. Oh, maybe I remember thinking that back when this all started, I was a part of the Damselettes. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she always seemed like the doctor used to after she left. Right now,
How would he?
Thank you for
I get the sense.
no. I'm only telling you.
I understand. The Knaves unit.
Well, now we know what's going on here.
You poor lost.
Go!
It all adds up.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Vai criar escudinho não. O escudo desses caras é muito chato, velho. Tá quase matando eles, eles vão e pega o escudo.
Taurus, protect us. By the frost moon.
Water jet! Yeah! Observe. Be silent. To dust. Observe.
Então mais uma. usar ela. Aproveitar já que eu não tenho o jogo, deu pra gente jogar.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope.
Yeah, the gall.
Of course I have. Should I be first Sandrone and Arlecchino? If you were looking for them, I should. As for Sandro, hardly out of. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have. Well, since you.
So you've got your hands on them.
I must protest what you. I am not.
Huh? You'll excuse?
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world. Follow it. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean anything to you?
Honor.
Banhozinho pra se refrescar.
I have an arrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a third. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me. An exact practice. You won't feel a thing. I expected so much more from you.
Stay your hand.
Target acquired.
You poor lost lamb with one heart.
Bombs away! Water jet!
Your actions betray your fear of me.
The deception ends here. No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
Arlecchino.
Thanks for the assistance.
E aí, Bob Esponja, obrigado
I see you as an
pelo
ally.
follow, seja bem-vindo ao canal.
You're clearly here to destroy my research.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
For the everlasting forest. Forest, protect. Yeah.
The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
Your
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes.
You poor lost.
Wipe out! Water jet!
By the Frostmoon of old.
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent.
Leave this
All
place.
it takes to tire.
Water jet!
No more lies. Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
Get lost.
This is where you go.
An exact track.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Forest, protect.
Water jet!
With one heart, we pray.
Transfictatory is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal.
Ah, mano, o bicho
Find
tá
him is
curando tudo,
futile.
velho.
Quickly.
Sacanagem.
Let's go.
Ah,
I've always thought it is wiser
consegue
to
matar ele não,
flee
acho.
than surrender.
Watch out! What the?
What the hell?
Forget about me! You should...
Ixi.
Where's the traveler?
Moiu pra nós.
What just happened? Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle. And now all of a sudden, I'm here. Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
EuoPatric.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment. Want to see the menu?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait, why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take it your business is wrapped up?
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can have some quality time to ourselves.
Wait, these two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking. You forgot already?
What is she talking about?
We've had a lot of customers over
Acho
the
que eu lembro
last
dessa
few
garota
days,
aqui.
so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends. Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong.
É estranha essa
Never once
garota.
could this be a false memory?
Ah, sabe porque eu falei, né? Que tinha voltado a falar.
Good.
Agora é uma
I knew
caixinha
you
inteira
had it
dele
in you.
falando.
Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No. None of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Colombina.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate, and then I leapt into it. So this is
E aí,
the
Wanderson?
moon's reflection? The
Não, velho, eu faço
mysterious
live de
realm
Genshin mesmo.
beyond the gate? I can't
Começo com o
sense
Genshin e vou pra
anything.
outros jogos depois.
I guess I could try opening the gate once more. No response. If or... No. I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels... frozen in place. There is nothing here with which I can restore my power. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some
Kuvaki.
sort of guide? And
Ah
why
não, o
does
bagulho
it
não
feel
corre,
so
velho.
familiar? I might as well follow it.
Ah tá.
Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Fundo do espelho.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moonbriar Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Llama, everyone else. And are these my... I can't touch
Robert.
them.
Robert.
It's
Robert.
as if we're...
Over here! Over here!
Essa é a roupa da Alumine.
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives...
que agora tá pra
Welcome
brincar disso aqui?
home, Moon Goddess.
A última vez não deu.
Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right.
Ah, é,
This
Alice?
Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh,
Tá que ela chega no jogo próximo banner, podia vir, né?
that was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Personagem mal linda. Ó, quase que a gente conseguiu, tá? Tá vazio esse? Esse tá vazio. Ah, tá vazio nada. Tá com a garota. Ah, esse aqui tava vazio, velho. Mas não dá, não.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole.
My destiny. I believe the card I drew was the moon. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. The one that represents the future. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? Because of my influence? All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or... is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this... the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards. No, Traveler!
Achei que eles iam se encontrar. Pô, esse ficou maneirinho, tá? Essa flor afundando na água. Sumiu nozes.
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave him behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But... he's all alone in there! What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then?
Ah, montadinha.
We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he...
Ela é chata, mas dá dó da bichinha. Tadinha.
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have
Ó, ela
completely
tem duas
seized the
unhas vermelhas.
authority of
Nunca
3
reparei.
moons. Tevat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing.
The only thing more frustrating than
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt. His ideology...
He doesn't see them as his own people. That's why.
Right. Granted, Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what we can't expect him.
Poor Traveler.
Paimon, I promise you.
I get how you feel.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we... I'll find...
Paimon knows. He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless...
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there. Am I okay? Just go ahead and... Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just... She can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work?
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curse it, you're next. Then you.
Ué, o que ela tá procurando, velho?
Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us. Everyone who entered his research center has been in...
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my... And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in Nodcry.
He's mocking us.
Yep. He loves to toy with, but I didn't detect...
Or perhaps I'll... What if I may?
I remember, presumably...
Agreed. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill him.
Okay. But we still have to do that Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's my guess is...
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me each field is slowly growing, swallowing up
his nefarious ambition.
The loss of Column.
Don't be ridiculous.
Whatever has.
We need to find out.
Agreed.
It would be best.
Snezhnaya is one option.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler is here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in either way. That's what the Traveler would do if he was here. again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moonprayer Night. If only I could have well, back to empty. The entrance from last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
Bagulho complicado.
It worked.
Sacanagem, viu?
Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Achei que nós ia pegar tudo de uma vez só.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moonprayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moonprayer Night ended? Did Dottoro's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else. So, what do we do next? Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma, the Traveler, and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out! Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me again. It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But did he turn around because he sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here, I can change the past? If I keep following them, maybe... Huh? It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Columbina. Keep going. You have to tell everyone what happened.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness. Alone. It feels strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Toray now powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero, and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
3 moon marrows? Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too?
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so
well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the
Mano, que tanta
bad?
conversa, véi. Meu
I
Deus.
like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are
Ainda tem
grounded
muito
in
mais, tá?
friendship or shared ideals. People, morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical framework, and that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to... He has the authority of... You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual...
Excellent question. But before I... Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been so what is it?
I don't make deals with lies.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I know human relationships end with conflicts of emotion. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no... Allow me to show you the world, Descender.
Descido.
To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected. How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been... Think about it. After all, what value do perfection... I say, I'm sure many...
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not... And yet... A knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days... You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being...
We're completely...
How does that make... Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't...
Take that back! She's gone because of your act...
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and seek answers from her at the end of that journey.
Someone like you could never understand.
Perhaps not.
Don't be so presumptuous.
But it seems like you would... Do you truly think of all... Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare... What you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attack. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to... Wherever you are right now. Do you...
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Nodcry are quite dispersed. Miss Lauma.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snesh. As for those dwellings,
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium. Yehoda.
my wish has come.
Well.
Boss, wait. Don't.
Oh, I'm so.
Well.
Are you? Who will see to our other work if we're all.
But boss.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my.
What makes you think
I'll need it? And considering the way you approach certain matters,
that's quite enough.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers.
As for me, I think it's important that someone...
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really?
I intend to stay behind.
She recognizes your expertise, then.
Thank you.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the experimental...
I should mention that we...
Paimon's been very quiet today.
Okay.
Make sure to heed that aside. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are...
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the... I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these.
Huh? Is it...
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Affirmative. It is cute and good.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No.
What astounding technology. Am I...
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. Ah, I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time, next time. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready.
Meu Deus do céu. Mapa que nós vai, velho. Suporte da Z-Boy.
Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Eulua. But if you saw me, why didn't you... I was curious to see how... That would be a first. Also, how many times do I have to... I beg to differ. Please, Lord... I think they don't. In all sincerity, is the situation we just held.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to...
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. If you've got something to say, Master E...
You mentioned that you how...
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper. However bad, I don't mean to pry. And it's
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse. And I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What?
There are plenty of people out there willing to...
frankly, sir... And what?
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a big glass of water.
Hey.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror...
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises.
Fine.
Heavens. Now that's a horrifying thought.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this...
A sound plan.
Just promise me you'll come back in one piece. All right?
For you, Master Eulua. How could I refuse? Also...
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. do it. The last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space,
Cara, bom.
it consumed a lot of Kuvaki.
Não, caraca.
I'll
Cataco.
try and be more careful this
Cataco, né?
time.
Que isso?
I need to leave
E aí se
key
condensa
clues
como
behind using
o senhor
less
está.
power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
O bagulho não acaba.
Nothing here either. Flint's?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came. As for you, why would.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm some of my own suspicions. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of
Condensado anda
force to
mudando o
bear
relógio
against
mental,
Torre,
dormindo
even if
cedo,
we're only
acordando
looking to
cedo.
rescue
Aí
the
sim.
Traveler. We can't
Eu
leave
até já
anything
tentei, velho,
to
só que eu não consigo não.
chance. You don't think
Eu sou uma pessoa
Columbina
noturna.
perished either.
I merely
Do you remember what she...
Of course.
Where have you checked?
I've been focusing on the outdoors.
Consigo dormir cedo não.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets and a few rooms where I thought I might
Abriu
find
uma
some
sessão
leads.
hoje.
The only places I... But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought...
Oh, really?
After all that build-up,
Aí tipo, eu já não consigo dormir normalmente cedo.
Am I imagining
Aí eu vou e
things?
faço essa live. Eu termino 2h30, aí fico fazendo umas coisas
Come
até
on,
as
let's
4.
see what's going on.
Aí que não dorme cedo de jeito nenhum.
although it looks like as long as... Anyway, is this the flagship? I only went into the if nothing else. He mentioned where his room was.
É isso aí, velho. Tem que mudar
This one.
pra você ficar confortável e bem. Rapaz, se eu conseguir mudar me banhando a cachaça logo de manhã cedo pra as 8 eu morrer de sono.
But if this is
Daí em
anything like
diante
when I
só seguir meu
disappeared,
relógio.
then maybe...
Meu Deus, velho.
I'm in. He and Paimon aren't here at... I hope he's...
Aí eu era café, porque né?
Please,
Tomo um
traveler.
cafezinho, daí tipo
I
já
really hope you find this.
não gosto de dormir cedo. Aí eu vou e fico tomando café assim de noite. Aí que o sono não vem mesmo.
Just a cat. Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights?
Before Rarir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything?
I remember thinking how much noise here. The Traveler and Paimon were.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking in.
Focus now. I have to write a message. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully... There's a noise outside the door. Is he back?
You have to see these words.
Pô, eu shippo esse casal aqui.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Wait.
What's that look for? This is a victory.
The Traveler and... but...
Huh. You worried Paimon's sick while you were out there fighting Rare. So this is your chance to make it up after, alright?
Wait, how did I end up... That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been every one of those and everything I've done to affect reality. Does this mean that...
Not long till although... It's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon... No, I can't. And in any case, instead, I have to find... wait. Even I...
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that if we wanted to go visit her...
We might not have all the answers now, but...
The present. That's right.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are...
The moonlight.
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer Night. I need to write down as much information as I can. And maybe one day...
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
É igual ele morrendo só, né?
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night.
E perdi esse Genshin esse
Wherever
último
you are
tempo.
right now,
E porque o viajante
I'm
tá
sure you're
dublado.
still fighting against the injustices of fate.
Mano, então.
This is all
É
I
que isso
can
aqui
do
é
for
aquelas
them.
missões lá grandes, chata. Daí.
How I wish I could stay here.
Nós tava na exploração. Atrás
It's time for me
do.
to go.
Como é que é o nome dele?
I hope
Do
to see
Tori.
you again.
Tipo,
in the
tava
next
nós,
time.
a Colombina,
And if the
o
opportunity
Flinch, a
presents
Lauma,
itself.
a
You will
Nefe.
surely return to your
Só
side.
que, tipo, nisso, ele foi e capturou o Aether.
Columbina.
Aí tá todos,
She's
tipo, tentando
Not
descobrir
only that,
onde é
but
que
she's
o
left us
doutor
an
tá.
entire wall's worth of clues.
Tipo, lembra daquela vez
She even
que
wrote
era
down
essa
what
missão,
happened
só que
on
da
Moon
Colombina,
Prayer
que
Night.
ela meio que sumiu?
It's just a
Tipo,
shame we
ficou o
found it
espírito
too
dela
late.
vagando. A
I
gente
am
tá de
here.
novo nisso.
Time in this place flows
Ela outra vez entrou
backwards.
nesse modo,
I am constantly
aí
moving
tá
forward.
descobrindo umas coisas.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the
Mas fora
past
isso, acho que não
using
teve nada,
Kuvaki.
nada demais não,
But
velho.
her
Teve
future
evento lá
is
da
our
lanterna, não
past.
sei o que.
So,
É isso.
these words have been here ever since
É, e
we
agora tem
defeated
esse
the
bagulho
Ray
que o
Heroes,
Aether tá
so now
falando pra caramba.
we just never discovered them.
Teve uma parte que ele falou umas 10
Which came
frases ou
first,
mais.
the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions?
Only when I'm in a good mood.
Well, I
O
never
doutor,
everything
tipo,
that
ele
has
tá
happened
fazendo meio
already
que uma
belongs
lua
to the realm
nova.
of fact. As a
Só
business
que
An
umas
admirable
coisas lá.
philosophy.
Aí só
it's
falta
a
uma.
means of... Let's go.
Daí se ele conseguir fazer essa última que falta, ele vai ser meio que o mais forte da história. Resumindo, inventaram ladainha pra gente ler texto de novo? É, meio que isso.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature Nodcry's
Resumindo
Kuvaki
tudo, é
devices
isso.
will only have a limit. Also,
É por isso que eu tô pulando tudo aqui, velho. Só quero acabar logo essa missão.
what's that?
Tibet's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my... But when I checked again just now...
So there's...
Yeah, but then it occurred... And husks
Essa parte da Colombina eu achei meio plágio. Do jogo mesmo, né? Meio falta de criatividade. Porque eles trouxeram isso na história dela e trouxeram agora de volta. E tipo, ela tá assim. Ela vê coisas que já se passaram, tipo memórias dela. E ela vê o que os amigos dela tá fazendo agora. Tipo, ela fica no futuro e volta no passado. E assim vai.
Then Moon Marrow.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbed.
What do you want?
Are you still at the...
Yeah.
Even though we have crucial intel...
Fine.
Do you intend to...
Ordinarily, I...
All right then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their
Felizmente eu
missions
migrei
and
pra jogo
evacuations.
sem gacha e texto.
We've decided to fill you
No
in
caso,
on the most
Warframe,
crucial
Albion e
information
Mobile
first.
Legend.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina
Mano,
is
Albion
most
Online direto vive aparecendo anúncio pra mim, velho. Já apareceu tantas vezes que eu quase baixei já.
Random location. Anyway, does...
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with
Mas é
simply...
aquilo, tipo, eu não acho graça de ficar jogando
can't control the flow of time.
Let's say life
jogos que
begins...
já são
No,
parecidos com alguma
that's
coisa
not
que eu
right.
jogo.
But it doesn't seem
Bate
like we
preguiça,
can
na real.
influence that. Also, if
I'm afraid I must...
Can't exactly.
Will it help
Igual
if
o Mobile
It's
Legend.
gonna help with... All right.
sure.
Ele é
I'll
parecido
stay
com
here.
o LoL, só que com outros personagens. Daí, tipo, pra mim não compensa muito não. Igual o WR, o Wild
Are you
Rift,
there?
que é o LoL Mobile.
Oh, right. She went with
Tem
Varka
muita
to
gente que
Mountain,
joga,
didn't
mas
she?
pra que eu vou jogar o LoL no
Good thing we've
celular se
moved
eu já
here
jogo
on
no
the
PC,
travel.
velho? Não vejo
Speaking
sentido.
of the
Paimon here. Also, travel.
well, this is the Traveler in Paimon. It's well organized.
E fora também que é
What do we
níveis
have?
diferentes de conta.
The camera cap. You can really.
Começar meio que tudo do zero, aí vale a pena não. Rapaz, entrei ontem com um amigo meu. Cacete, já me alistei no exército e tava em guerra com outra cidade. Caraca!
This must belong to the
Aí o
Traveler.
bagulho é rápido.
Perfect. I'll use this. Hang in there. We'll find
Tipo, o
you.
Mobile Legends eu jogo porque ele roda mais liso que o LoL de celular. Ele é mais leve. Eu lembro eu tinha um Samsung, um Grand Prime. Ó, tamo jogando com
Search
a
keyword
marionete
world
dela.
formula and bring me all relevant books.
Aí eu tinha esse celular e eu jogava Mobile Legends. Tipo, era lisinho, velho. E ó, que é aquele Grand Prime, aquele celular meio que antigo. Na época não era tão antigo, mas era bonzinho pro mobile. A graça do álbum é que ele te dá o tutorial, depois disso você tá livre. Jogo sem nível nem nada, pode ter a arma mais forte logo no início e usar. Caraca, isso eu não sabia não. Sempre apareceu os anúncios assim pra mim, mas eu nunca parei pra assistir ou pesquisar sobre o jogo. Uma vez apareceu.
Let's
Acho que
see.
a live de um cara.
This one is.
Eu achei
I
doideira e eu
believe that
não
the
assisti
correct
não.
term for this I've never imagined human civilization. The sparks of civilization
Diferente
shall
das
not
coisas que eu
end,
jogo.
unless we consider introducing
Muito
variables
diferente.
from outside the system.
É, parece ser legal.
Variables. Descenders? Dottore likely
Ainda mais
captured
isso,
the
você
traveler
conseguir usar
because
uma
of
arma
his
forte logo no
Where
início.
does... Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki sermon dictation. Observe and... So, it's one of...
Eu acho que eu até salvei ele na minha biblioteca de jogos, velho. De tanto o jogo aparecer.
Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
E calma aí, que isso aí é muito aleatório pra mim. Pera. O anúncio não mentiu, realmente você escreve sua própria história. Eu virei metamorfo de fênix que defende um território na África. Meu Deus, que... Mano, que coisa mais aleatória, velho. Pelo menos isso, né? O anúncio é verdadeiro. É aqueles jogos que você baixa, tipo, vendo os vídeos é uma coisa, quando vai jogar é uma coisa totalmente diferente. Já cansei de fazer isso.
Most of the Lilia crew. When Duke St. Germanus, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book? Great detective. Still, memory, wish. The way Renee, that place was all the cutting of the chemical marriage model. What was Elaine's
Albion
view of Renee?
Outlining.
Now I remember. Elaine's old notes. Renee seemed most... Yep, that sounds like my subordinate. Some of Elaine's... Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was... As for Elaine... it's been too long. I forget... What? He created that procedure to save this world. Yet, he died having... Did you really never take a close look at Renee's The very thought of trying to... You once asked... Even the tiny... Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Absolute Nihil. Then, the... Variables, the sparks of civil... Traverse the world, space-time, and the primordial power records.
Ah, não é uma árvore, não.
How do you think it looks? Fine, keep it... So at Rosalie, when I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. No one's... The world...
Falando de anúncio, viu o remake do God of War 1, 2 e 3. Pior que eu não vi não, velho. Sei lá, esses dias não tô muito acompanhando a atualização de jogos não. God of War eu só joguei, acho que foi o... Não sei se foi o 3 ou foi o 4. Jogava no PS2. Aí depois disso eu nunca mais joguei. Joguei um pouco só no... PS dos meus primos. Eles compraram que tava na promoção. Aí eu ajudei eles a fazer uma fase lá. Eles estavam com dificuldade. Mas depois disso nunca mais joguei não. Eu acho legal, tipo, eu jogaria no PC, só que, né, o jogo é carinho. Anunciaram há poucos dias, rapaz, tô doido pra eliminar os deuses em 4K. Imagina, velho. Ó, deve ficar muito lindo, tá? Tipo, o jogo já é bem realista, os gráficos.
Cookies
Imagina
to
em
go with the
4K, deve
tea.
parecer que você tá quase dentro do
Something's
jogo.
written on. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt
Acho
that
muito
an
massa
early
esses
night
jogos
in a
assim,
glass of water is.
num gráfico alto. Porra, tem muito mais ainda, velho. Na moral. Aguento mais isso aqui.
Lady Arlecchino,
Coisa.
word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they
Can't be
Ué,
helped.
porque eu não sei qual é o gráfico do PS4, mas tipo... O God of War nele já tem um gráfico muito bom. É bem realista.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. Did Dottore really...
Sounds like an...
Of course. Well, firstly, while they're working on
Do
that,
nada o Shield, velho.
I've been ordered to...
They're nearby.
Great. Aside from that...
She stayed behind.
All right. Guess... Still, did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out. Laid bare. Witness my rise.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Transfixed.
You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next...
Tô falando que vão comprar o... Vão cortar o Isno. E a violência livre. Se cortar isso eu nem compro. A violência livre? Como assim violência livre?
Another
De você
fine.
poder
The
bater em
world has
qualquer
been going
coisa?
on and not...
A lot. But look,
What?
you could stand to be less
Ah, e se
surprised.
fizer isso não tem graça
I
não,
tell
velho.
everyone.
É legal do jogo você
Thanks for
sair
speaking
batendo
up
em
for me.
tudo.
Then again...
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Ah, o Isno é a violência livre.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his
E
newfound
que o Isno
power
era
in
outra
ways that
coisa e
continue
a
to
violência.
corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his
O
experiments.
sangue é as coisas mais
And
difíceis.
not a
Ah,
strategic,
tá.
but
Meio
radiant
que a...
beast was once a
Ah,
subordinate of
entendi.
Sandra. Also,
This is so much...
Ah, não,
Well,
velho. Não
is
tem
it
graça
my
não.
thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass
Vai
these
transformar
good
um jogo de
tidings on. Her
batalha em
Majesty
quem? Um
is
jogo de
also a
fadinha?
Wise decision.
By the way,
Partner.
Bagulho
I'm
sem
afraid I-
sangue,
What?
sem gemido, sem nada.
since when...
That is indeed the question.
This won't do. I have...
You can't. We have no...
What am...
Isso que faz o jogo ser o que ele é.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
Isso não significa brincadeiras gostosas na... Ah, tá.
One last thing. Tell the Roos the source
Não,
of
eles
that
querem matar o
pollution.
jogo, então.
However, considering Dottore,
Hey, don't be too...
I hope you're right.
Isno.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mont.
I'll help you apply. Don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctors?
They are very mysterious. Thanks to research, since you have the power.
That's true.
I've been thinking that was one. Not to mention the operating principles. The clue was that now,
all this presumes I almost wonder
Tipo
if the idea for the
Cyberpunk.
device was conceived
Imagina
based on
vocês
direct
removem isso do
observations of said
Cyberpunk.
prison.
Acaba
It
o
would
jogo.
explain how such an ironclad. It is at
A
once a
diversão do jogo
masterwork of
quando tem essas
engineering
cenas e quando
and
frequenta esses
groundbreaking
lugares.
application of the academia's I suspect. But back to the energy field before us. Could this mean?
Should we give it a...
We should.
Ih, fez nem cócegas.
It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected. Now you try.
Alright.
Ah, quebrou?
It's work.
Switch to abyssal energy.
Fez cócegas sim.
No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy. I now feel confident.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental energy will it...
We don't have to neutralize it completely.
É, vira jogo de florzinha. Não compensa.
That's all for theory.
So you knew I was here.
Huh? When did you
Ele
get
quer
here?
transformar um jogo de guerra num jogo bonitinho, velho.
With what? A little test.
Nice! This time...
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance.
E o cara de
Sounds
chapéu.
sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got this.
What do you mean?
It's based on a new...
Glad I asked.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
Um tanto de personagens diferentes, vai para resgatar o Éter.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But they aren't. Also, there's an...
It's watching us.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal app.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a live.
Well,
is skirting around
Ah,
the
depois eu vou
top of the
pesquisar um
array of
vídeo
showing
pra ver
consideration.
Just being
essas
cautious.
atualizações do God of War. Tipo, eu não jogo. Eu jogo porque o jogo é pago. Aí tipo, eu gosto dele. Joguei muito no PS2, passei muita raiva também, com as missões lá que eu não conseguia. Ficava travado.
Over there, I hear a voice.
Please.
What happened?
I don't know. I still...
Não, mas remake
It
pra
looks like there's a
atualizar
huge
isso. Que
maybe each
sacanagem, velho.
energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those
É
of
uma falta do
animals.
que fazer deles.
Those people may have lost their...
We should go.
Agreed.
Consigo espionar o personagem. De quem tá usando.
Ah, you're back!
We saw some things that
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albeit. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them up. Also, we managed to take a look inside.
Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things...
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch.
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do?
I'll need it. And...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something. Wait.
What are you looking? In that case, I'll look at... I want to know all about everything you've seen. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living. I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings. It is filled with both longing and...
I suppose anyone who lives long...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you...
Conria, cease...
Once again, you fail to understand You simply do not wish to see that happen. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable...
Oh no.
Ai, meu Deus.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh?
Did you...
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Ai, meu Deus.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where he is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again. But only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can...
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing. And I have to admit, I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while. But it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I will. I hope you're not angry with me.
You could have frozen me.
Millions of years. I wonder if you don't If I had you sit here, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning. Unfortunately, while gods do exist into that, their lifespans, your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different.
Alien?
Even I feel bad. You have been treated. I can change that. I will grant you special privileges and give you back the
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still have so many questions. For instance, beyond each point further back in time than the last, what determines the specific locations at which I can make entry? So far, the common thread, but it's more than... I'll keep this question...
Humans, you never change. Always try.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silvermoon Hall, and right after that...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and
I wonder if I could try to prevent... But how would I do it?
Traveler, behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. He's using the Kuvaki shield, like I taught him. Is he going to use it to block the cannon's beam? He's strong. He's the island. The Frost Moon Scions will...
A question, if I may. When the cannon's
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. There's no time. I have to make... Oh, Frost Moon, if you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more!
Eita, coitada.
Work.
Sempre sofrendo.
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you hear? Columbina! I said...
Oh, good morning, Sandra.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your personal nap room next time?
But I feel so safe here. And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it...
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little... Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, I guess you can go... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Did the Frostmoon Scions not teach you basic table manners? Or did the rules not
Essa
apply to
amizade
you
delas
because
duas
you're
é muito
the high and
engraçada.
mighty moon goddess?
These are so tasty.
Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What?
Engraçado que... Ué. Tinha 3?
You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure...
Well, life there didn't go quite how I imagined.
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna make some demands. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad can it be?
Well... The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic. Lord something.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't keep...
Oh, Lord Artificer.
Narcissenkreuz Ordo.
Yes, that was it. Narcissenkreuz Ordo. So, would you try to fulfill their...
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me.
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way.
What do you know? We're on the same page for one. In his later years, Elen did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any wishes of my own. Well, I don't. And I'm not in any mood to fulfill...
Who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make... Let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in?
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them. Where they don't worship me, or fear me, but just want to chat with me like a norm. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And ideally, it would be somewhere with the smell of coffee and snacks.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I'm back here again. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone, I miss you all back there. I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. Time is flowing backwards here. And I can use that familiar power to enter the world of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. It was me. I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? Will time keep flowing and will I ever find my way? It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments.
Ah, tá.
Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. Night Cemetery.
Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes. But it is also our
Seems like they're searching for information. Oh, I remember. Flint and Varga talked about. Was this my
to expose the true intentions of.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? If I choose not to help them now, well, they're my friends. I can't not help them. Ghost! And the other one was... here. Hey! Another file's moving! That should do it. Luanatar? You... Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence. She's always been... But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the moon goddess's familiar? If so, why not any other Kuhenki? That's... I cannot sense this is likely. It's now or never.
Caraca, não aguento mais essa missão, velho. Tá me dando um sono absurdo.
He's the island? Where's Luanatar?
Seeing and...
No. Think a way back, do I? And if I return him to Tori's action, even if I manage to get back, how can I can't. I have to find some... Wait. I know what I...
Speaking of hope...
But how do I should I write it down? I need something...
É a flor dela.
Hey, what was that? Felt like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into...
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection. And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we
Bonitinha, velho.
first met. But I still didn't recognize the soul hidden within you. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Colin.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find some.
Hey,
Ah, eu
you
lembro disso
scared
aqui
it
quando a
off.
gente chegou em Norte Carai.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side. Guide him. Oh, and bring him to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need his help. You too. Go. As for mine, my...
Legal essa cena final.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence, or tear off their heads or limbs. Believe me, such a life.
What point is he? Why would you offer me?
The creation of a world is a god's labyrinth. Mortals are.
So the condition. Could I really?
Have you made up your...
Your playground?
You've grown a lot. Why don't I lower my... And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the times. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so... Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
Deu ruim.
Now then.
Mano, que brabo, velho. Usando todos os elementos. Ah, eles conseguiram.
A new face. Interesting.
Muito brabo essa cena, cê é louco.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh?
Cara
I
de
didn't see
chapéu.
anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use... I never wanted to obliterate someone. More than Dotori doesn't recognize me. But his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what I am.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, okay? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dottore are equally important. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to—
How are you holding up? Are you all right? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field, and only meet up once it was safe.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dottore didn't do anything to you.
All right. Rescue operation complete. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa stick. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Natsitsenkreuz Institute. Rene de Petrichor and Alain Guillotin.
I thought Alain was like a father to—
And? What would—
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have—
For all we know, once you die.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have a—
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Glad you're okay.
Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like—
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned
Mano,
with.
cara de chapéu, todo mundo chamando ele assim, não aguento, velho.
Is he back? Is he really back? Traveler! It's really you! Oh, thank goodness!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone!
look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not...
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here.
What? Ew, no. No, thank you. You're not my dad.
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, while I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dottore's current capabilities, and what he plans to do with it.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believes himself to be equal to the gods.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honor?
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake. It always comes back to haunt you.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in sight. Surely it must have been created for a specific purpose. But I fear the answers are buried deep into Vat's history. held by great powers.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure love quietly sneaking.
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end, so too does time. And so, the end of the road is the moment that But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time...
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the 3 moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses. They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world on his behalf. They were extensions of his will, but then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought.
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. They can just materialize out of thin air. Is that the ray here of Solnari?
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need.
I find that a little difficult.
Yeah. The way you used my own power against me was... And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space...
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so... When I first got here, I was filled with hatred. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart, but to no avail. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds, but this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in you?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to...
Tried to?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became...
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, and then...
Her?
The Lindis.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of the Lindis leaping into the moon's rift.
More precisely, I saw her after-image. Anyway.
If I hadn't... What?
You'd like to know how I know. The one who Dottore. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. Also that he could resurrect me. I had no interest in his research. But being as
So that's why the...
Moon Goddess?
What?
I know this is... But this is the...
What do you...
I'd like... Yes. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far...
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but... I can't move. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. With... yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asked... I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became.
What do you... Is it okay if I... like the part where you...
Love, we hid too much from each other. There. The Abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still He said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse at never having understood.
Why tell me this?
Because... if he'd known that someone could take a message to you...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but... don't die.
Mano, o jogo realmente uniu todo mundo, velho, nessa missão.
He kept his word. The Abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet... Hello, Miss Delindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that...
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's...
better than he was, huh?
Others have had a rough... And I'm not just talking about the children of the crypt.
So... things got worse before they got better.
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear.
I admire your courage. However, time is... Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, but in the end, beyond that. But I'm sure that
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina, I just...
It's alright. Well, that's...
Oh, wait! Time flows backwards here. The road ahead...
I know. I intend to
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless...
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? And it's not just me, it's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. I must seem so... Thinking back, I was suddenly... I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moons. Rerir was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, he was in an... I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy. So I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Finster King first found the princess. It was only after meeting the princess that the Finster King started going too far with his research into the Abyss. That was the day
I couldn't kill the Finster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rerir. That's why I wanted to go back, to kill the person who had brought new possibilities to our realm.
I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the Abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. So I naively hoped I could change everything. But I was simply too... I know I'm never...
How do you plan to...
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I believe they carry you forward faster. I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which this. I think you just might. Now, I know you will be able to change the past. Also, I've been the documentation. I have no way of.
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death, what use would my deductions be? Thanks to you, they have some meaning. About Rayrir, I'm so sorry. For everything.
It wasn't your
That's not true. But enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrir, you're there. I cannot see you, but please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
Ah, como eles eram.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Are you all right? Have you come from the distant future?
How exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little harder to get rid of major creations like moons?
The world is a vast. Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time.
Am I...
Huh.
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4...
Technically. In other words, this piece of information...
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on...
But at least...
Yeah. She's a tough cook, as much as it pains that maniac. I'll be frank. And I know that even...
We're not giving up on safe.
Right. No one's trying...
So...
Absolutely.
Duh! Yes. Anyway, I'd probably get computing power. No, the issue isn't...
That's a tricky
Rene de Petrichor. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. Ugh, this is so annoying.
What do we do?
You don't... And I need...
Either way, we've done what we can.
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere a little more You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah, she mentioned she was...
Things aren't looking good for Nodcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the... From what I know of Dottore, there are 2 possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is... he'll easily devour everything eventually. The first false god... He once told me that he's always in the desert of Sumeru. There is a check... But creating games, now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Narida.
And she will contact the other gods in turn. The 7 will have some recourse available. If nothing else.
Adore.
So on the bright side...
That's good to know.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything...
Maybe it sounds battles are fleeting.
Why do you all... I mean, who's...
Don't take this the wrong...
Not necessarily.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch nemesis...
That's true. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that in as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not. Too bad it never topped.
So,
I'll get to that.
just like Paimon.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question.
Although she's with the I see no
If you say so. In that case, it can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their...
That was
Well, you said it.
Albedo.
I see. If I might...
I needed to predict
I see.
about that. It's been...
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not...
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah...
Wow!
But...
Come with me.
Hat guy? What's...
Hat Guy! Can you No response.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You...
Would you calm down? Why do you all...
Excuse me? How would you...
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one?
Okay, fine.
This world itself...
Easier said than... Wait. Is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just... plug...
You should be able...
Yeah,
Conrian, to be... Puppets need an...
You.
The Traveler and I have talked it over. It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part of Irminsul.
Conrian technology and Ermin... Are you sure?
I can put two and two together.
I won't lie to you.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually...
Yes, let's give it a shot, shall we?
Ou mais casal no
Honestly,
Genshin.
I have no clue where this kid even
A
came from.
marionete e o...
But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula.
E ele que eu esqueci o
I'm
nome.
very close to finishing my calculations now,
Como é que era
and
o
the core
nome?
is currently in use. This
Acho que
is
esse
what the
nome
core
original
looks
dele.
like.
A silver white branch.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the...
I think I know why...
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two. And the Traveler. And the Traveler will have other work to do.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww. On a more positive...
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a core is complete, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty fun. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just... I have already experienced... Part of me wonders...
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to persevere until...
That's right. And I'll protect you all until the moment of victory.
Who are you? Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon. sonnet. So... Oh, goodness. Columbina. Hyposelenia. What a lovely name. Did you choose it yourself? It was... Friends. You mean your... Huh? Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me, introduce you. Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Arya and... Wow! You sure know a lot! Hey. Oh, I guess that wasn't the... It's alright. We were you could say we were... When did you get here?
Personagem
How long
bonita,
has
velho.
it been? I can't say for sure,
Olha.
but it feels like it's been forever. I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little...
Olha lá as outras
unwell.
duas.
I can hold out a while longer. We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. Oh. Sisters, I'm back. And look who I've brought with me. It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future. The pleasure is all mine. Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia...
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must know.
My dear sister. This is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her, Canon. No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
Slowly, however, we came to realize...
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that we wanted to know if this order would... All right. Canon and I wanted to know.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms. They would even cast down celestial...
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought... I did every...
The ancestors of...
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funeral.
So, that's the name the world gave that...
Well, who won in the end? As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Tevat and the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung. And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we...
Only the Frost Moon remains. but it has been cast
E aí,
beyond
Kinho?
the false
Boa
firmament.
madrugada, como é que
The
você tá?
eternal and iridescent. So death finally came. But
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
she's right.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Tá fazendo atividade enquanto assiste a live?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over.
Eu fiz muito isso também, velho.
Is that not why you are here?
It's initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. Secondary process? Scan for moons. Still 4. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about variable? I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a
Daqui a
moon?
pouco já tá acabando.
But that's so strange.
É 2h30
Even
que eu
immortal
fecho.
gods can die. Why would the
Terminando essa missão aqui, velho, que é demorada pra caramba.
If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. Why? Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No. Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us?
Mano, eu sabia que essa missão ia ser demorada, velho. Só que eu não sabia que ia ser tanto, assim.
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the three?
Yes, it would also explain why Miss.
In the messages
The fact that she still has yet.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone?
Yes. She certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind. As a sort, this could also explain why Luanatar is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill. The question is, what?
Hello? Listen up! This is extremely... Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the...
Truly amazing.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to...
I'll keep my calculations going.
Pessoal,
and try
tudo
to find
maluco
some
porque
way
ele
to
chegue no jogo pra pegar.
How can the dead moon
O
still
Varka.
live?
É todo mundo ansioso pelo personagem. Quatro irmãos aí. Pô, ela devia manter a lua dela, né? Ia ser maneirinho o efeito.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder that men...
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat. Have you ever tried? Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where...
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here. At the moment when Nibelung imprisoned...
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect... Sorry? They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? because part of my soul remains in reality.
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the parted vat, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki hyposelenia? Maybe if we see it. Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? This is so strange. Why would their reality differ?
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of.
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need Trilunar authority on par. You mean you'll need our.
This sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process.
I know. But I'm willing to take that.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Niblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive? Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do?
Columbina? What do you need?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we'd find?
See, Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like this.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reikir of Solnari, and with whom we celebrated Moonprayer. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared. What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an... If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events...
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart!
Nefer, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar, your eyes...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. Looking this far, it'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is the only way.
Nossa, vai se sacrificar pela Colombina. Não a vida, né? A visão.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day I lose my sight.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day.
Oh, please. All right, enough chit-chat.
Well done.
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the soul-surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. But I will need my sister's help. Time to go talk it over with them. I hope it's not. Come on, let's go.
It seems you have reached. I'm all ears.
Ah, mano, seria legal se você saísse desse lugar.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us. How do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends. What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll... No, that won't happen. Come again? They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my presence. But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible? On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave a... Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over... That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I would need your help to do this.
So I'm humbly asking for your assistance.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but... You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future. Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right.
Galo chato, velho.
Actually, I've always... Now.
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, please, don't misunderstand. I was just thinking back on the years that the three of you cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frost Moon Scions, your love for the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Tevat. It is a great relief to know if your plan could. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still, I do have one.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my...
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on... Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future...
Oh, ela vai mudar no
open your
futuro.
eyes. I'm sure that
Abre
you
os
know this already,
olhos.
given that you long to return. But that is your Give me your hand, Columbina.
Olha o nome da mulher, a câmera que eu quero comprar, velho, a Canon.
Me too.
Okay.
All right.
Será que vai mudar o personagem também? Tipo, vai tirar essa venda dos olhos dela? Ou vai ser só na história? A Columbina que fica na lua.
We once were the songs sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and
we were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded, and your truth must endure.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all three moons to Columbina Hyposelenia. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
now go. And do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your...
We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the Three Moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to hold us. It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only...
Of course. Sonnet. Yes. Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget. I'm so glad to have...
No, I'm okay. I'm not afraid.
It looks like... this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nodcry company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to Kuvak. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. O power Triloon, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home. That was crazy! Were we even... Oh, can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as... Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even...
Surely you jest, Mr. Flins. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take, and purposely set aside some of her power in the past to There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems that this time, Columbina has shouldered the...
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. She knows us well, despite being
We still don't even know if she's a...
We'll get you back somehow.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next moves.
Thanks to these gentlemen, the civilian pop.
Miss Androne.
So So far, so good.
There's still a long...
Our plan is clear.
There's just never enough. All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's power. But I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Eh, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry.
Still, I was much more... things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off...
Oh, you think so? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation.
Hey, don't give me that.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always...
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes?
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom, and more to do with my power.
Of course. Well, the thing... Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. It's not realistic to... If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct... Anyway, it's up to us to...
Are you asking me to help you with...
No. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now. I'm asking you to lend us...
Oh.
Well,
You're cashing in...
Well, yeah. The way things are going...
Very well. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed...
This is... Wow.
It's been many long... Anyway, go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your...
You're here. Sandroni, how are things going? Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my masterpiece. Or should that be the first person and the first, specter? Hey! Whatever. Come, feast your eyes on this.
Wow! We've never seen something like this before.
This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important connections. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your side. And then, we can finally bring Columbina back.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication device? It'll just be some numbers, right?
Ugh, you're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. It's a highly complex algorithm capable of constructing a framework of rules. Ugh, whatever. We'll be here all day if I'll share the data with you. There. Now.
Wow! Look at that!
About time you recognize my. Anyway, that's all for me. You should. That might sound harsh to you. I'm kinda stuck here while the formula's running.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you staring at?
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady Moonchanter one minute, Miss Moonchanter the next.
Yes, and? Are either of those incorrect?
Not as such.
Uh-huh. That's my name.
The point is I don't add any honorifics or titles.
Meaning what?
That maybe we're on friendlier terms now.
Is that how you...
Never! Wilma!
Paimon!
Just swinging by?
Don't worry about...
And I give my... Ah, yes. Allow me to give you two a quick checkup. Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome.
Paimon will keep an eye on him. Don't you worry.
I'm glad to hear it.
Sure thing.
Traveler.
Twins!
Fairly well.
Ooh.
To be honest, I am conserving...
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease. Huh, Traveler?
I consider it rest well.
Thankfully, Miss
Golden Flame, based on the latest... The situation...
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, as Dotori's enter...
We fought side, I believe this time.
Here they come.
As we
Get ready, everyone. Take your position.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
This is not the end.
Balls. To dust.
Another one.
Go! Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Nightfall.
Your skull.
A grave transgression. You for the everlasting forest.
No more lies. Seek within.
Can't hide that these creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me? more lies. For the everlasting first.
Oh, Forest, take my broken crown.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. It all adds up. No more lies. The deception ends here.
The moonless night approaches.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Seek within.
Moment of birth. Burst forth. Leave it to me. Will I become a star in the sky? Live. Come into being. Seems my research is over.
A live de hoje foi essa. Obrigado aí a todo mundo que apareceu. Viu? Tchau, tchau pra vocês. E fui. Até amanhã.